comic book gurus? It's your boy Razor Comics, and we have breaking news coming in from the front desk. Mark Spears blind bag drama. Or is it? Play the clip.
All right, well, I appreciate that. Thanks for the reality check. I appreciate that. Trust me, I know, Mark. It wouldn't be like that.
So basically, at that point, I'm guessing that somebody was saying to him, "Hey, man, you're going to get in trouble for this. Don't do this." And he kind of like the thought process in my head is he's kind of like, I know Mark. I've done something with Mark. Mark's my friend. I'm not going to get in trouble for this.
I could tell you real quick what was being said because I was in that actual chat during that exact moment. There were a few guys from what used to be the Mark Spears Monsters Discord, like the exclusive Discord for him.
Yep.
There were a few of the members there in that chat. And because, of course, the minute this guy started posting that he was doing rip and ships, a couple of people reported into the Discord that this is happening. So a few of us went over there and I chimed in and I just said, because I kind of, like I said, I think I dealt with him a few times. And so I just said, dude, don't do this. I said, there's a letter that went out. I said, there's going to be big problems if you run a rip and ship.
Oh, no. Big problems. If you run a rip and ship, call in all cult members, call in all Mark Spears cult members, Discord members. We got drama. Unite. Everybody unite for Mark Spears cult members. Discord server. Somebody is ripping before we got our rip. Is it drama, jealousy, or just overreaction? We're going to get into it today, guys. Do me a huge favor, smash the like button before we get going. Drop a comment and subscribe to the channel because it really helps out. Are you ready? Because I'm ready.
Fox Golden.
Skoden. Comic book community, your boy Razor Comics is back with another Razor Rant. And this time, we're talking about drama? Huh? Is this really drama? Does this constitute as drama? A little alert for drama? Now, I know that we're all hyped for the blind bags. Don't get me wrong. I love a good blind bag. Follow me on Whatnot, October 10th, for some Marvel Whatnot packs that I'll be dropping. But in the meantime, we have these Mark Spears blind bags. It's been blind bag mania lately, guys. I'm not a blind bag hater. Matter of fact, I'm quite the opposite. I enjoy blind bags. I think it's actually bringing back the hobby. It's fun. It's exciting. There's something about ripping a pack. It's nostalgic. It brings you back to the old days of Garbage Pail Kids collecting when you sat around and you rip packs. It's fun. Rip packs, combine that with comic book collecting, ripping. You don't know what you're going to get. You might pull something cool. That is fun. Now, the drama is not about the pushback as far as when this comic book is supposed to come out. No, my friends. This comic book is supposed to come out October 1st. It's been pushed back for printing reasons, just like it normally. We pretty much expected it. Over 350,000 copies are being produced. Foils is randomized. A lot of things are going on, and we knew it was going to be pushed back, right? That happens. Here's another thing that happens, guys. Spoiler alert. And spoiler alert, breaking news just in, comic book retailers will get their shipments in early. Huh? Is that breaking news? Is that a spoiler alert? No, it's not. People are amazed that retailers are getting their blind bags early just because the day has been pushed out a couple of weeks. You don't think that there's been blind bags already sent out to major retailers who buy major quantities? I'm talking about big time. Like if you're buying drugs, these guys are the whales. They're first in line, right? And that's what this is. This is a drug. This is, give me that. Give me that. Give me that blind bag. I need to snort it and inject it directly into my vein. So what is happening is we want our drugs. We want our dope, right? This is a dope game, guys. This is exactly how a dope game works. This is the comic game that's going on with the blind bag right now. So you want your dope, right? A dope dealer is going to say this: hey, I have some retailers, some sellers. I'm the distributor. I have some sellers, middlemen who I slang to, but there are some pretty big ones that buy for me in bulk, in quantity. So when I get my shit, I'm selling to them first. I'm giving them their shit first. Hey, guess what? I got some new dope on the street. It's really good new dope. I want you to release this. I'm going to give you some new dope, right? The distributor, in this case, and in all cases, a distributor's job is to get you their product as fast and as much as possible, period, guys. Now, if you are amazed that retailers already have their hands on some of these blind bags, then I don't know where the hell you've been. This is not new. Local comic book shop day was just, the other week, a couple weeks ago? People on Whatnot were selling those books days before local comic book shop day. Nobody cried. Nobody shed one fucking tear for your local comic book shop. For a whole business, not one artist, no. An industry that's built around bringing in new readers and rewarding the readers that show up every week. What this was a blind bag for an artist, and people got upset that they didn't get their blind bags first. Oh, that other people were ripping before them. Oh, shame on you. KingSpot, call them. Lunar, do something. Lunar, didn't you send out an email? Wait, they bought it from KingSpot. Wait, didn't KingSpot send an email? They're so fucking ass backwards. They're just upset that they didn't get their bags first, that somebody else is ripping and shipping before they are. That's right, losers. You lost. They won. That's what this hobby is all about, guys. I've learned. FOMO is real, and if you're late to the party, then you're late to the party. It's all about being first here in this comic book community. So if you're not first, then you're last. And Sleeping Giants was first. They have theirs. Guess what? Because they probably bought thousands of them. Thousands of them. I bought 16, and I can't wait to get mine in the mail. I'm excited. They probably bought thousands of them. They're probably one of Lunar's, KingSpots, whoever they bought from, major buyers, right? So if you're buying a lot of shit from KingSpot, the fucking distributor, the major dope dealer out in Colombia, if you're buying directly from that guy's not going to get pissed that you're releasing the product ahead of time. Fuck no. The job of the distributor is to make as much money as fast as possible, to get out as much product as fast as possible, as soon as possible. You think that KingSpot or even Lunar is going to slap them on the wrist? You think Lunar's gonna say, hey, you know what? I'm not gonna distribute you anymore. No, hell no. I think one of the rules that was broken, and one of the consequences was that they're just not gonna get their shit early. You're not gonna get your shit a week early or 2 weeks early or whatever it is. These are Whatnot retailers, guys. These are not brick and mortars. They don't need to get their shit weeks ahead of time. They don't need to sit there and break shit down. They're rocking and rolling as soon as they get that product in. Sleeping Giants is a huge retailer. It's not going to hurt them. Matter of fact, I guarantee you that they're not even going to get a slap in the wrist. Why? Why would you? If you're a dope dealer and one of your biggest buyers comes to you and they release their product a little bit ahead of time, are you going to say, hey, you know what? I'm not going to sell my product to you, or at least I'm not going to give it to you ahead of time anymore? Fuck no. That guy's buying major quantities off you, bro. It's all about this, the mighty dollar. So if you're crying out there that these guys got theirs first because you didn't, there's some alternative motives behind what's happening here, guys. Play the clip!
But everybody that was going to do the midnight releases, all the retailers that were going to sell comics at New York, my plans at New York were totally Mark Spears Monster and the Wolf based. I was going to give out 100 bags and film every single one of those being open. Every single one of those got canceled, right? When this happened, because basically a printer has a problem and they feel that they can't give the product the best randomization that they can. So they want extra time.
So He's upset. It's content creator here. Upset that he couldn't hand out 100 bags of Mark Spears and he wanted to videotape it for his channel. So the guy's just upset that he wasn't able to release this on a launch date that he wanted to do in New York Comic Con or whatever. So because he couldn't release and give away 100 blind bags to you guys, he's upset at a retailer that got their blind bags first, who out there making their money. Now, I'm gonna let you guys know straight up right now, Sleeping Giants, get your money. Anybody in this comic book game, get your money. It's not your fault that you're released to you early. Hell, if you didn't get an email, then you get an email. If you did and you still broke the rules, who gives a fuck? Straight up. Because this has been happening over and over and over and over again. And now you guys are crying about it? Where were you guys out on local comic book shop day when that shit was being released? And I was watching that shit on Whatnot ahead of time. And I knew what was going to happen. I knew that was already released. Nobody said anything because they were happy buying them ahead of time. We were happy. Great. I could get to this a couple days early. Awesome. I don't got to go to my local comic book shop. Nobody said nothing. And that is hurting the industry as a whole. This is hurting one artist, maybe a content creator, and a whole Discord group, a whole cult member. Guys, there is a Discord server, a group, whatever the fuck you call it. I don't know. I'm too old to be on this shit. And they, grown men, older than me, my age, middle-aged men, that are basically alerted to the fact that there's a seller on Whatnot selling their best, but their guy's product ahead of time. They were quick to jump. There are people in this Discord server constantly like, bro, I'm single, so I have some time on my hand, but I don't have time for that. Eat, work, smoke, tons of weed, read comic books, have sex every once in a while. When do you have time to be on Discord, let alone all day and able to be at the same time on Whatnot and on the Discord server at the same time to catch that shit? Who the fuck has the time for that shit, bro? And another thing, if you're hating on these guys and saying, oh, well, if he pulls a 1 of 1 out of these 13, there's 13 1 of 1s, do not honor it. Mark Spears shouldn't honor it if they ripped and shit before the date. Get the fuck out of here. Better honor that shit. As a matter of fact, I want to see some rip videos now. If you got a rip video, post the shit out of that. I want to see what you got. If I had my shit right now, I'd be ripping it. I go, fuck, bro. This is what that hobby has told me. This hobby has taught me about FOMO. And if you're not first, you are last to the party. And these guys are upset that they weren't first to the party. That's what's happening here. You're just upset you were not first to the party. You're a Discord, a Mark Spears groupie, and you guys got upset. That's all. You know what I mean? Let's call it what it is. Your feelings got hurt because you couldn't release 100 blind bags and record it and ship it out and show your friends and your buddies, and you guys couldn't get on your Mark Spears cult Discord server. Who the fuck? What are these guys doing all day? Are they sitting around and just talking about Mark Spears all day? Check out my Mark Spears monsters. I paid $40 to get this one signed. And this, like, what are you guys talking about in this Discord server? That sounds kind of creepy to me. I'll be straight up. If I was Mark Spears, I would be I'm not sure if I'd be checking in on this Discord server. I'd be kind of scared to be affiliated. What's going on? These people love him so much that they created a server dedicated to him, a group, whatever the fuck you call it. And they're quick to jump into action, like the fucking 5 action team, 5 on your side guy. This is Pete McGuffin with 5 on your side. The Mark Spears blind bag is being released ahead of schedule. Take a look at these rippers that are ripping right now and shipping. God forbid, everybody quickly gather around. Fucking Trolltrons is what happened. You fucking Trolltrons unite. Well, I'm looking for a Trolltron, bro. A Mark Spears Trolltron. That's crazy. Now, guys, blind bags are fun. They are real. Do not overreact. And God forbid, don't be jealous about some other people that are making their money. Sleeping Giants is a huge Whatnot streamer. Shout out to Sleeping Giants. Shout out to Whatnot. They do an amazing job over there. Get your money. If you broke the rules and you chose to, you know what the consequences are. You don't need these guys fucking with you, telling you. You know what? If you ban somebody from your show, it's your show. Shout out. Get your money. Let these cries whine about it. And if you got some blind bags, please Show the video, rip and ship. Let's see what you guys got going on. Do me a huge favor, guys. If you like the video at any time, smash the like button, drop a comment down below, subscribe to the channel for more Razor Rant rips and hauls. And until next time, check you later.
And all there.